Pokémon Legends Z-A is launching October 16th. That's right, this news has just dropped, and we've got a bit more news than this as well, because we've also got a Pokémon Presents on July the 22nd, and pre-orders for the physical edition, at least, is happening the day after, on the 23rd. So no doubt we're going to get a way better look at Pokémon Legends Z-A in that Pokemon Presents, you know, the day before the pre-orders go live. But you can pre-order the digital version if that's your thing on June the 5th, the day that the Switch 2 launches. And judging by the photo that we've got here, it looks like the full game's actually going to be on the cartridge and not a game key card as well, which is brilliant to see because, you know, yeah. So we've got some prices here as well for Japan at least. So the physical version of the game will launch on game cards on both the Switch 2 and the Switch. And the prices are as follows, including 10% consumption tax. So Z-A on Switch for the physical will be 7,128 yen, whereas the digital version will be 7,100 yen. So slightly cheaper. Pokemon Legends Z-A on the Switch 2 will be physically 8,128 yen versus 8,100 yen digital. Now, according to Nintendo Soup here, it does say keep in mind that the Switch 2 edition upgrade pack for the game costs 1,000 yen, which is equivalent to that price difference between the Switch 2 edition and the base game for the Switch 1. And of course, the upgrade pack brings performance upgrades and higher quality visuals. So I, for one, am actually super hyped to get in and play Pokemon Legends Z-A on the Switch 2. That's where I'm going to be playing it because, you know, we know the performance is probably going to be quite rough on the Switch 1. I'm really intrigued to see if they actually release like Switch 1 gameplay or more Switch 1 gameplay or do another comparison or something like that in that Pokemon Presents event in July the 22nd. We've already seen the kind of comparison between Switch 1 version and the Switch 2 in that Nintendo Direct. And yeah, it just looks like it's going to be the better way or the best way to play Pokemon Legends Z-A. I just want to know more about it. I, for one, loved Arceus. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really did. I really like it. No news on whether it's like co-op or anything like I almost said Sapphire. Scarlet and Violet is what I mean. We're way more in the future than Pokemon Sapphire, but there we go. But what are your thoughts on this? I'm so glad that we finally have an actual release date. I'm super hyped to play this. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be picking this up? Are you not going to be bothering? Are you just going to be playing Scarlet and Violet now they'll be playable on the Switch 2? Let me know down there. Like this video, subscribe, become a member, and you get to chat to me and AJ over on our private Discord. And make sure to subscribe and you'll see way more videos from us about the Switch 2 and everything else. Bye. But judging by the look of the photos that they have put